Good day, colleagues. My name is Thandokazi Ketenobi, the e-learning specialist at CETL. We're going to be discussing about how to access the Ithute, that is our Blackboard system, and then how the course structure is supposed to be. The first thing that you need to do is to be connected to the internet. Once you are connected to the internet, you can use the browser, the Google Chrome, and then from there, that is the URL or the address that you type on that address bar so that you can be at this stage or you can be inside our Blackboard system. After you've typed that and then you press enter, it will give you this screen, and then the username, it's your SP number, and then you type in the password, and then you click. By default, we are giving you the password change me, and then you are able to change that password into the password that you want, and then you click on the login. Once you click on the login, this is the screen that you are going to see. The first one, you will see that there is your name with your surname. You are able, as I was saying, that we are giving you by default the password, which is change me. So the first thing that you need to do is to change that password into the password that you want to use. How do we do that? Next to your name, there is a drop-down arrow there. You click on that drop-down arrow. From that drop-down arrow, you scroll down and click on settings. From settings, you click on personal information. Once you are on personal information, there are all these options. You can click on change the password when you want to change the password. If you want to add your face into your Blackboard, you click on Personalize My Settings. So the first one is to change the password. We click on change password. It will ask you for the current password that you are using. You type it on that text box. Then the next text box, it will ask you the password that you want. You type in that text box, that is password. And then that is the current password that you use, and then you type into the password that you want, and then you click on the next text box to verify this password that you are changing to. And then the last button will be submit. I am not changing my password, hence I did not type the correct ones. So when you are changing your password, you will say submit. For my case, I will say cancel. So it will inform you that your password has been updated. Now, after you've done that, you can personalize your settings when you want to have your face into your Blackboard. You will click on that change, edit personal information, and then it will come to this. And then on this avatar image, you will, if you don't have, you will choose and use the avatar image. When you click on this use custom avatar image, you will click on browse for local files. When you browse for local files, it will take you to your pictures. You will go to where your pictures are, and then you will click on the picture that you want to use for this your Blackboard image. So you will select the picture, and then it will show you that the picture has been selected. Then the last button will be submit. So after you've clicked on submit, there the face there, it is changing. Also, if you want to check it again, you can click on that personalize my setting, and then you will find that the picture has changed from where it was to the picture that you currently want. So now, after you've done changing the passwords, having your Blackboard to have your face, you can click now on courses. From the link courses, you will see all the list of subjects, or the list of modules that you are an instructor. On Blackboard, the lecturer is called an instructor. So all the courses that are registered under your name as an instructor or you are lecturing, they will be appearing under the course list. So you will click on courses, then under the course list, you will see the name of your course. So in order for you to update or to modify whatever structure of each course, you will need now to click on the course name. So you will have to do each of these. If you want to make a course the structure of this course, you will click on that one. If you want to make the structure of this course, you will click on that one. So you will click on the course that you want to make changes to. Now, on Blackboard, remember, we don't click on icons because icons don't respond. So we click on that name, the blue name. When you point on it, it becomes a hand. That is a hyperlink. So now you are inside your course. Your course is not like mine, as you have not yet modified its structure. By default, the university has the links that each and every course standard course, the standard links that were designed or created for each course. So as the lecturer, you are able to have access and modify the structure of your course. So the first thing that you need to know on your course, this is the course menu. The course menu, this is what the students interact with. Whatever you upload, you are uploading it on the course menu. So if you are uploading the lecture notes, you will be uploading on the course menu, and then it will be displayed in the course window. So the course menu, it contains all the links that the students will have or have access to. Let's remember that we are developing our courses for our students. So the links that we are creating on the course menu, they need to be straightforward. If you are having a link that says course material, if you're having a link that says lecture notes, all these names of these links, they need to be straightforward so that our students, they don't get lost when they need to access the content that we have uploaded for them. So on your home page, that is from your course menu by default, the home page is a startup window that will show. Then you scroll down to the control panel. The lecturers, they do have access to the control panel. Students, they don't have access to this. Students, they only have access to the course menu, which ends, in my case, under the help button. So the lecturer, it's only the lecturer who has access to this, where you are able to do or perform many activities, grades. You're able to have your grades here. You are able to create whatever tool that you can be able to use. But students, they don't have access to the control panel. So how do we create these links? On top of your course name, there is your course name. There is a plus sign there. When you click on that plus sign, it has a menu of its own. It allows you to add a content area. It allows you to add all these subheaders, the dividers, the links, and all that stuff. If you look at the the structure of my course, I've got the subheaders and then I've got the dividers. You are also able to have these by clicking on that plus sign. So you will have the subheader, you will have the divider. The divider is this line that is demarcating the structure on your course menu. The header is these topics that are bold. That is the lecture materials. That means under lecture materials, I will have all the links that will be talking about the lecture that I will be conducting. Materials that I will upload will be under the lecture materials. Under the assessment subheader, you will have every link that will be talking about assessments. How do we add all these links? As I've said, by default, you have the links that are developed or created by the university for each and every course to have a standard one. Then you are able to edit and modify. So if you want to add a link, you will click on the plus sign and then you will click on content area. For example, you want to add a link that says timetable, for example. You want to add a link that says timetable. When you click on this link, let me not use the word timetable. You want to have the link that says project. Projects. Already, if you have the link name, it will not accept that name. So I will have the double S because I already have the link that says projects, or let me say the link that says tasks. From this link that says tasks, If you want the students to have access to it, you will click on this checkbox that says available to users. And then you click on the submit button. Remember, each and every stage on Blackboard or on Ithute, when you are adding a link or creating a link, it will go and stay at the end of your links. So remember, my last link was help. So there is the link that I have just added, which is task. The task, according to my structure, I want these tasks to be under the assessment heading. Then you are able to drag and drop. That is, now you are designing your course structure. You are dragging and dropping your links. So on the right, on the left side of the link, when you point on that, you will see this cross. So you hold it and then you move with it at the same time. You will see that the task link is moving with me. So you will move and then you release it where you want this link to be. I want this link to be under assignment. There is the link that I have just created. So you are able to create as many links as you want in your course, depending on the content that you will be uploading or on the structure that you want your course to be structured for. And then now, as I was saying, you are able to edit these links to suit your course content and to suit your student as we are developing these links for our students. So each and every link, it has a drop down arrow on its right. From that drop down arrow on its right, it allows you, when you click on the drop down arrow on its right, it allows you to rename the link. It allows you to hide the link. It allows you to delete the link. So this link can be, you can rename it. If you don't want to call it course information, you click on rename. You backspace and then you write whatever name you want to write. For example, that is the name I want, and then you click on the press enter. So that name has been, that link has changed from course information to course materials. You can also hide the link. When you hide the link, it will show from your side, but it will be hidden on the student's side. So you are able to develop your material. If you are ready now for your students to have access to material, then you can show the link to them by clicking on that drop down arrow again, and then you click on show link. So that link will appear to the students as well. So if also like, I don't want this link that says projects or that says task, you are able to delete the link. You click on the drop down arrow and then you click on delete. When you click on the delete, a confirmation will be asked to say, are you sure you want to delete this and its content, because it will be permanently deleted. If you are sure, you click on delete and then you confirm again by clicking on delete. Then that link is no longer under your course menu. So that is how the structure of Blackboard is when you are having access to the course. So these are the links that we are working with our students, and then we are developing this course menu or these links for our students. So that is how you are accessing your course, how you are adding the link into your course, how to rename, you hide and delete those links. With those few words, I say I thank you, colleagues.